Good evening, humans. Tyrannosaurusmoth here, and tonight we're taking a look at the Masters of the Universe Revelation Evil-Lyn figure. I totally thought that Evil-Lyn stole the show in Revelation, so it was really cool to see that they totally did her justice with this figure. And that being said, let's dive right into this review. Let's do this. Kicking things off with aesthetics, and Mattel just killed it here. Honestly, I'm just gonna say right out, like it's kind of doesn't feel like a Mattel figure, and that's not really a knock against Mattel. It's just this is kind of a next level quality, I think, and that's great to see. I mean, proportions are absolutely perfect. The colors are accurate. It's not 100% perfect in that, there's a couple pieces, like they probably could have put a wash here in the fur collar, and then here up the top, could add a few details in the crown, but beyond that, I mean, the face looks absolutely fantastic. Even the eyeshadow is nice and subtle, as it should be. It just looks just like the show. Everything else is just great. The textures on the outfit look great. So you got some like kind of canvas style textures here. Some leather textures on the boots, just really, really well done. And again, face sculpt is great, and just, it looks like she looks in the show, and that's all you can ask for. When it comes to accessories, Mattel didn't slouch here either. Here you get a really good assortment, and starting off, you get two versions of the staff. You get her full staff. See, some pretty good details. I mean, minimal paint, but a nice detail that you can't really see, maybe a little bit actually as I take my hand away from it, but this is actually a semi-translucent purple sphere, which means the entire thing is that semi-translucent purple plastic with some silver paint, which is really cool. And that continues on to the shorter, more scepter style version of her sphere, or of her staff, sorry. And going beyond that, you get her little bag, which is awesome. It's shaped to conform to her body, so you can have it on her left side. Then we get 3 sets of hands. We get some relaxed magicking hands, 2 of each, and then we get 2 grippy hands, and finally 2 fists. So really nice all around. And then finally we get 2 head sculpts. We get the one with the helmet / crown, and then we get her unhelmeted head with the hair fully down, which just looks fantastic. I mean, it's the same head, just with the hair applied as opposed to the helmet, but really well done. I mean, hair's really hard to get right on figures, and I think they nailed this. Might hinder the articulation a little bit, but that's what it is. Speaking of articulation, let's go over that now. So the head movement is going to be different depending on which head sculpt you have on, naturally. So I'm not going to switch them out here, but starting with the head, you get really nice up with the helmeted head and fantastic down. And a little bit of tilt. So you kind of get a full range of motion here with the sculpt with the hair. Obviously, you're not going to get any back because of the tensity of the plastic, and it's just not going to allow you to do anything. You're not going to get as much as movement, as you can tell. So beyond that, coming to the shoulders, no butterflies, but we can come up almost a Y pose. We got a bicep swivel. We got double jointed elbows, like everything you should have on any action figure, male or female. So just really well done. I mean, I'm really happy with the articulation here. You've got our swivel and our hinge on the wrists. All the hinges are horizontal, none vertical. Then we get a ball joint here on the diaphragm. So you get, some kind of rotating action there. Not too much on the crunch. A little bit better on the back, but still not fantastic. So, there's a little bit more limitation there than I would like, but still really good. Then we get just a swivel here at the waist, or top of the hips. Then we go to the actual hips, full-on splits, just absolutely fantastic. And as you can see, there is a cut in either side of the bottom part of her jacket, so it allows for that motion without any hindrance. Really well done. Then we get, next step down, we got some thigh swivel. We have double jointed knees. Just gonna bring us all the way up. It's kind of hard to do with the jacket there, but you know, you can kind of see pretty much folds in half. We even have boot cut. And then at the ankle, we've got point, absolutely fantastic point, and then some like really, really good forward. And that's even though, see if you can see on mine here, the plastic isn't cut fully, so I've got to take a razor to that and kind of clear that out, because that doesn't look like this one does as it's supposed to. So that is what it is. But then you also have pivot. So articulation, absolutely fantastic all around. Looking at how Evil-Lyn sizes up, here she is with various other Motu figures, then some Hasbro stuff, some SH Figuarts and Storm collectibles, various monster types, and finally an Articulated Icons Oni and yours truly in human form as an Articulated Icons Ninja. So my final thoughts on Evil-Lyn is that this is an absolutely fantastic figure. I think they nailed the look of the figure. The articulation is great. I just really absolutely love this figure. I think this is, for me, is a contender for top 10 of the year. The paint is great, even though it could have used a couple of washes, obviously, but for Mattel, I think this is really, really good and a good sign of things to come. Hopefully they keep going in this direction. The quality is definitely up there, and there were some expectations set by Skelegod coming out first, and you know, stuff with like the loose ankles and all that kind of causing a little bit of worry, but I'm happy to report that that is not the case on the kind of standard size figures. At least not this one. I haven't heard that being the case for any of the other ones in the standard wave. So if you can, and if you're a fan of Motu Revelation or you're a fan of Evil-Lyn, definitely go out and get this now. It is showing up on pegs. I got this in Target. There were 2 on the peg, even though I had this on pre-order through Big Bad Toy Store, so I was able to cancel my pre-order, which was kind of nice. But regardless, I will put links in the description to where you can find it online, whether it's Target or Big Bad Toy Store, Entertainment Earth, all of those great places. And yeah, you can go pick up your own. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this or found it informative. And if you did, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. I really want to hit triple digits this year, and the only way I can do that is with your help. So please hit that subscribe if you enjoyed this. I will be doing more Motu figures. To be certain, I do Power Rangers Lightning Collection, I do wrestling figures, I do all sorts of stuff. So if you're into any of that, please subscribe. And yeah, if you really like the station, I have other ways to support the channel in the description as well. So all of that being said, thank you once again so much for watching, and please be kind to yourself, be kind to those around you, and most importantly, stay weird, simians.